I remembered. So, yeah, I was also thinking that one of the feedback loops, potentially, if you want to call it a feedback loop, um, as the planet warms from global warming caused by, the increased mass of our atmosphere, the consequence is the ice melts. One of the consequences of the ice melting, so we're getting to like second order effects, third order effects. One of the effects, the second order effect of the ice melting, is that the uh, weight from the ice is shifted to the ocean where it's spread out. So we have a concentrated weight that, believe it or not, is sitting on a mantle that is floating in lava, that is going through its own cycle, right? So the lava is going through its heat or decay or whatever um, cycle that it's going through, and then on top of it, there's these uh, tectonic plates that are floating around and bumping into each other, and sitting on top of them, they have these icebergs, right? So they melt, and then that weight is now here. So what happens to this plate now that the weight is no longer sitting, wherever, is that that portion wants to go up, right? So that's an earthquake. That's the great, um, ring of fire. That's nightmare on earth for, a major move like that is significant. I don't know how it would translate because it would be correlated to where the iceberg is sitting and exactly how much weight is on land that is on a vulnerable portion of the plate. If it's sitting dead center mass of a plate, I mean, you're in luck. Maybe that dispersion doesn't rock the boat, but otherwise it will. And the probability of it being dead center mass is pretty low. So I consider that to be a compounding factor, possibly accelerating the probability of a major earthquake um, by an unknown, factor. But I mean, it probably could be calculated though, if you figured the weight of the water being displaced on an annual basis, where that water is on the plate, and eventually how many millions of tons have been moved from that land, and is that going to have an impact? Um, and earthquakes and this stuff go in cycles anyway, so are they going to kind of reach a pinnacle where the icebergs melting is displacing weight at the same time you're going through these 10-year cycles, 100-year cycles, and 1,000-year cycles, and like California falls right in the freaking ocean, it's going to happen, it's how quickly, and the geology could be like 1,000 years, but I mean, I see these things. I would want to know this stuff like today, like how big the planet is exactly. Is it growing at all? Is like, can we actually see that with the right frequencies cutting through the ocean, and just see like the actual rock, and how it's moving. That'd be really cool if we could, I don't know. I think we can. But